Turn the mic back on.
That's on. That's done. Okay.
Yep, 1 2 1 2 testing stream. 1 2.
It's yours.
It's what?
It's your laptop.
It's my laptop. Okay, so what's going on there though?
I'm just watching here just to make sure it doesn't start looping again.
Hmm.
No loop. No loop at all. Like we're coming through perfect. I'm just going to put a video on.
Yeah. I've got one queued up if you want to use. Just go into the Google sort of icon there. 'Cause that one's ready to go.
the adult that they will become if we don't successfully resolve the traumatic reaction. So, what do I mean by human development? I'm going to go real simple here. In good human development, what we expect to see is that a person can reliably perceive the world in a fairly objective way and can problem solve and plan for the future in a flexible way. We expect to see that a person can recognize their feelings and tolerate them long enough to learn from them, and most importantly, learn to manage them. We expect that a person will be able to develop a stable sense of identity and a capacity for self-efficacy. And we expect that a person will be able to form trusting relationships and rely on those relationships for support and assistance when most needed. Now, all of those domains of human development depend on a healthy, well-regulated brain. Now, in healthy development, what we see by adulthood is that a person's thinking brain and their emotional brain can work well in tandem, so that when we experience stress or distress, the brain is able to cope and get us back to a steady state. This is the foundation of development, and this is the foundation that is so profoundly affected by childhood trauma. What we see in a traumatized brain are three really critical impacts. The first has to do with that emotional brain becoming literally a survival brain. Why? Because a child growing up in significant trauma has pervasive experiences of feeling fear, unsafe in the very relationships that are supposed to nurture them and guide them, unsafe in their bodies, and unsafe with their feelings, and ultimately even unsafe with their thoughts as they try to make sense of a chaotic and dangerous world. So what we see is an individual with a traumatized brain relies consistently on basic automatic survival responses: fight, flight, and freeze. Now, those can look very different in a child versus an adolescent versus an adult, but they become automatic responses that brain scientists now tell us literally hijack the thinking brain. So much so that one brain scientist called it a hostile takeover of the conscious mind by powerful negative emotions. Now think about that. The implications of that are profound, because we have a core belief that people basically make good decisions or bad decisions. And I think what brain science is teaching us is that it's not that simple, that the traumatized brain cannot reliably access and use the thinking brain to make the kind of decisions that people need to make. The second implication that we see with the brain is that the alarm system in the brain becomes terribly distorted. Now, we all need an alarm system to register danger, right? But if the alarm system becomes so distorted that it perceives danger everywhere, danger in dangerous situations, and danger in neutral situations, and most tragically, in situations that most of us would consider good or positive situations. Think about what it is like to grow up with an alarm going off in your head all the time: danger, danger, danger. It is a profound interference in being able to be present and to make use of the resources and relationships around you. Now, the third profound impact we see in the traumatized brain is the ability to appraise the present and to learn from experience. Some have called this that the traumatized brain becomes like Velcro for bad and Teflon for good. Think about that. It's a pretty profound image, isn't it? I think that speaks to the power of those early experiences in literally wiring the brain. So these profound negative experiences are so powerful and weighty that the good experiences that happen later in life, while important and needed, just simply.
Are we back there?
All right, we're back to you.
Okay.
Do you want to talk for a sec?
Yep, 1 2 testing. Testing sound. Testing sound. Anti-loop test. Anti-loop test.
That's okay. Okay, no loop there, no loop there.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
oh. Let's go again.
Where?
Let's go
1
again.
2
Where?
testing.
1
2 testing again. Testing
Check.
again.
1 2
check.
1 2
1 2 1 2
check.
1 2
Check.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Loop again, loop again. As soon as I turned yours on, we went back to a loop. We went back to a loop. Something
Dunno.
with the
Dunno.
connection.
Is would Daniel be able to cast light on that? Just seems odd that as far as I'm aware, I haven't flicked or touched anything last week to make it any different to how it's been. Done anything with the settings or
I have.
the only thing that I pulled out and put back in is the mouse. Which I doubt would be doing that. That's the same.
But it's definitely the connection.
Yeah. It's throwing it out. This is the problem because we need that for the mountains.
Yeah. Wonder if it's that.
But didn't you isolate that?
No.
Down here, he went in there.
Disabled.
So you did that. But now you've put it back on.
No, I didn't put that one. I did the others.
Right. So you want to put that one back on now and we'll ring it again.
I want disable and
Which wasn't it?
no, green. No, there was a green. Yeah.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
I was a green tick. I was exhausted. cannula ring, and just double checking.
Just wondering how you now install sound. Because I've removed all audio at your laptop. Yeah. Don't know how we can do it. All in the D.
Yeah, yeah.
Just seen a few loops, that's all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, still looping. Yeah. No, still looping. I've no idea.
No. It seems odd that it's doing that now. It's doing that now. It was fine last week.
Yeah.
As you say, the adding the new